T, $1 Million Club for sure.
Appreciate you.
Welcome. Yes, sir. So anyone else would like to announce themselves, please do so now. We are.
So once again, welcome to our Realtors and Real Estate Professional Educational Session. I am Kingdom There Titanium Andre Dre Waters. I appreciate Ms. Karen for that introduction. And also opening up the line. And watch this, family. We are part of an amazing program. So realtors that's on the line, we know one of the challenges that you have is people not being qualified or prove that debt to income ratio is not low enough. The credit scores are not where they need to be. Well, we have an awesome program, visionary CEO, Mr. Brian House, that have did a full comprehensive financial strategies like none other. With the first and the best of the best. And also along with President Mr. Adamo Tosin as well. So amazing gentlemen. And basically the power of this program, one of the challenges that that realtors have is people getting qualified because of their credit, because of the situation. Well, you can rent up to 3 years here, and Mr. Tracy Mills here in the next few moments is going to go over these various packages in this program, how it can help realtors from a real estate investing perspective as well. So after home ownership, amazing group of individuals. We're looking to continue to build. Would mute out. Let's see, we got here. I'll mute you there. Your line is unmuted. All right, we got him squared away there. And here's Mr. Lou Brown, founder of Path to Home Ownership. Amazing, very humble gentleman. Met him out in Fort Lauderdale. I'm telling you, he's one humorous, humble brother right there, Mr. Lou Brown. Very humble. And when you hear his story, powerful. So his number one general is on the line with us, and that's Mr. Tracy Mills. All right. Mr. Tracy Mills is the most powerful what I've seen, and very respected with integrity and humble. Humble beginnings when you hear his story. But Mr. Tracy Mills is a senior transition specialist. And of course, he's a certified affordable housing provider. He also the acquisition specialist and trust manager at Live Oaks in Charleston, South Carolina, where me and a few of the leaders will be visiting him in the next few days, or should I say at the top of the week. Next week, we're going to go sit down with him and do what we do so we can even strategize even more on how to bless and get individuals in homes. Because if you're not aware, across the country, people that normally wouldn't be displaced or neither homeless because rent over the last year or so in the United States went up anywhere on average from $200 to $600. So it automatically puts people out on the streets. Okay. And two, oh wow, I see City Council Miss Brenda McNair is on the line. Great evening. How you doing there, young lady? She's in the real estate and investor as well, and she's the City Council in District 7 out in Fayetteville. We're looking for her to be mayor next and on the senator and governor and all those other amazing things. So, guys, we have a team of people, and she has the heart for the community too, guys. I promise you this right here. We've been in business and of what, my God, 5-6 years, mentored. I mean, done have been over the country together. We did some amazing things and blessed some people, and we just got started in the foundation. So she definitely has to look at this program. And Mr. Tracy, I'm going to be connecting with her so you guys can have a conversation with a lot of the programs that they have for the state and also for the city and local government. Me and her already has shared some things, but we haven't sit down and grinded it out yet, but that's going to happen. So Miss Brenda McNair, City Council McNair, we got Mr. Tracy Mills there. So we'll be connecting with him and also my brother, Coach T. You're familiar with Brother Trevor from our previous program. So nevertheless, guys, our exclusive partnerships with the group are certified affordable housing experts nationally recognized. And I'm going to just give a little bit about me. It's always fair to be transparent and let individuals know who you're in business with. So a little bit about my church, brief bio. My mother's a pastor, pop's a deacon. I'm very old school, came up under a little small town, Clinton, North Carolina. This is some of our leaders. Bishop Harry L. Cohen, President of the United Holy Church of America. That's 500 plus churches, national, internationals. He's also in our Make Wealth Real program, and also our Valara Team V program. I believe in a spirit of excellence. WPGW is amazing organization. That's not just talk, that's an action. And here's some of the acronyms that define WPGW. However, when I came to this industry, May 30th, in a couple days, in a few days, it'll be 13 years that I've been in this industry for blessing people in reference to business, non-traditional business. So 13 years ago, my big brother and Lord and Savior, he said, write down wealth, prosperity, God's way. We prosper God's way. So we're pros God's way. We're professionals gifting wisdom. We're professionals getting wisdom. And we're professionals gifting wisdom. Okay? And I believe in doing things with the spirit of excellence. Now, a few things about me. I was employed with Jackson Hewitt for 4 years. I completed a tax course by a multi-millionaire 9 years ago. She showed me how to increase money in your paycheck, and I taught myself how to increase money in your retirement check. And of course, some of the secrets of the wealthy that she shared too. Now, here's a little bit about remember, this is a brief bio. My associate's degree in accounting, arts, business, that's the Sampson Community College, Clinton, North Carolina. I transferred to UNCW and got accepted in Cameron School of Business. There, I acquired my bachelor's in business, finance, and entrepreneurship, management, leadership, development. And I became a part of the prestigious Cameron School of Business, and in 4 classes, I'm completing my master's as well. At the UNCW Cameron School of Business, they have a network called the Cameron Executive Network. If you're ever in Wilmington, North Carolina, if you're familiar with Wilmington, North Carolina, that's your Mayfair and landfall. Individuals that are doing very well in life, retired CEOs, international CEOs, and things of that like. So they mentored me my last year at UNCW. And I will be sitting down with those guys within the next month or so here too, to share this amazing program and how we can help the community here. So I'm looking forward to that. 12 and a half years, like I said, I'm coming up on 13 years in a few days, May 30th. I've been full-time the last 9 years, 30 plus years in health and wellness. I believe no health, no wealth. I assisted 17 plus individuals from their corporate jobs. Senior Vice President Ms. Karen, who you heard earlier, she is one of them. I stopped counting at 17 plus, but I am grateful to be able to resign individuals and teach them how to resign individuals to do what they've been called to do with their passions and dreams. I am an Army veteran. I did the Infantry Combat Arms, 11 Bravo, AKA they call us trained killers. Well, they ain't call it, we were trained killers and for this country. So I special salute to all of my Air Force, my Army, Coast Guard, Marines, National Guard Reserve, our veterans, and our active duty military. If you're on the line and you've served the country, have family that served the country, we salute you. All right? And what's amazing is we're having our WPGW Radical Leadership Boot Camp Part 2 starting tomorrow morning. WPGW conglomerate of businesses, a few businesses I have now, realtors that's on the line, and real estate professionals. There's a few concerns that I mentioned initially that your clients have. Well, there is the solution right there. Make Wealth Real Financial, doing our makeovers, the ultimate cash flow company. I call it a cash flow buffet. That's who we are. So they increase those paychecks, increase cash flow, reduce taxes, free tax preparation, increase credit scores. Oh, if you owe the IRS, income shifting. We have the answer to inflation, bill reduction, negotiation. The list goes on to put your clients in a better position. We also have employee retention credit program too. That's a government-backed program by the CARES Act, up to $26,000 per employee. No upfront fees. We don't get paid unless you get paid. We have private reserve accounts. This is some passive investing with average returns, land banking. You're going to hear more about these in the next few moments here. But this is amazing, buying land at 20 to 40% below market value and the path of growth. We want to, Valara, part of that program as well, educate and protect families and churches and communities from the spread of SARS-CoV-2 with our NASA International Space Station technology. This is documented. and the highest labs and military grade labs in the country. And I started a Pastor Protect the Community program a couple years ago, and it has exploded. And we're very grateful and thank God for that. CBD as well, was on the front lines of CBD too. Also, remember, I believe in health and wellness, period. No health, no wealth. Prince's House, healthy cookware. I cook with healthy things. I eat organic. We plant organic that here at the WPGW Embassy. Clean, natural, the home with natural products as well, with Metaluca, free of those toxins and chemicals. I'm also a certified travel aide, and also I'm a part of the Westgate Cruise and Travel Club too, to get you those significant discounts on travels, hotels, and resorts. Also, WPGW Wise Consultant. I consult nonprofits, faith-based, and business owners. Been doing that for over a decade as well. I acquired my certified and master mindset life coach in January 2021. And of course, these certifications fell under those. So I know how your mind works. I really do. All right. My psychologists, professors, amazing individuals, very humble too, beautiful people, beautiful couple, in reference to acquiring that. And then last year, I acquired my certified master life coaching as well. And you see the various certifications that goes under that. 3 transformation and coaching classes. I have put those on hold, 2021, I think it was. I put those on hold early 2021. And the transformation coaching classes focus on the whole man. That's spiritual wealth, emotional wealth, mental wealth, physical wealth, financial wealth, with proven systems, processes, principles, and strategies. That's a little bit about me, okay? Remember I said it's a brief bio. So let's see how we can be a blessing and help the real estate professionals that's on the line, okay?
For just $67, you can make as many videos as you want, and you never need to pick up a camera or use any fancy editing software. With Doodly, you drag, you drop, you tweak some settings.
Let's hit me right there. That's how we take care of that. All right, real estate professionals, here you have it.
Thank you for taking the time to learn more about how MWR's financial makeover system is helping thousands of mortgage and real estate professionals close more loans and sell more homes. And more importantly, how we can do the same for you. However, before I explain how we do this, let me tell you a little more about our company. MWR Financial was founded in 2017 with an executive team that has over 75 years of business and financial experience.
Excuse me, is that video blurry to you guys? It looked blurry on my side. Is it blurry? It sure appears to be to me. Can you guys see that?
It's a little blurry, but I'm able to follow.
MWR's financial makeover system is helping thousands of mortgage and real estate professionals close more loans and sell more homes. And more importantly, how we can do the same for you. However, before I explain how we do this, let me tell you a little more about our company. MWR Financial was founded in 2017 with an executive team that has over 75 years of business and financial experience. We are a debt-free, privately owned company that is currently recognized as one of the fastest growing businesses in the financial strategies industry.
All right, you guys can see it? Can you guys see the screen?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
2017 with an executive team that has over 75 years of business and financial experience. We are a debt-free, privately owned company that is currently recognized as one of the fastest growing businesses in the financial strategies industry. Our success is a direct result of the incredible services provided through our Financial Edge membership, which is currently recognized as the most comprehensive financial services solution ever offered to the general public. Our Financial Edge membership includes 4 core services and access to our My Landlord is Fired program, as well as our Real Estate Capital Contributor platform. These services, along with our team of financial experts, can provide you and your clients with solutions to virtually any financial challenge, while also putting them into the best position possible to qualify for lending. However, what makes our membership so appealing is the price. For less than the cost of a cup of coffee per day, your clients and their spouse will get everything they need to help them qualify for the loan or home they want. And best of all, our experts do all the work. With that said, let's talk about each of these services and how they can benefit both you and your clients. It all starts with our credit restoration program, since over 80% of Americans have enough negative information on their credit file to keep them from obtaining normal financing. This service is a huge benefit to our mortgage and real estate partners because it's specifically designed to help your clients get their credit scores back into the best shape possible, allowing them to save money by qualifying for the best loan programs possible. As a matter of fact, clients that participate in this service typically experience an average credit score increase of 50 to 150 points or more in a 2 to 8 month period of time, or even less. This type of increase in your client's credit scores can have a major impact on their interest rates, down payments, and whether they are able to qualify or not. All of which leads to increasing your ability to close more loans or sell more homes. We are also not new to this industry. Our team has over 30 years of experience. We offer RESPA and CROA compliant credit restoration services that are a free benefit of having our Financial Edge membership. And we are extremely proud to be recognized as one of the only credit restoration services in history to have a federal judge sign off as to our compliance with the Credit Repair Organizations Act. This was a huge accomplishment that gave us court precedence while separating us from the competition. But more importantly, it provided our clients and partners with the security of knowing that they are working with a credit restoration company that complies with the law. However, what we're most proud of is our track record. With over 125,000 satisfied customers, our philosophy to underpromise and overdeliver has made us the most trusted credit solution in the industry. With that said, here's what your clients can expect. They will have access to personalized disputes to all 3 credit bureaus, credit rebuilding services to help them establish or reestablish their credit scores, and an online portal to easily upload their credit reports directly to our processors for immediate service and unlimited support. For those clients that participate in our home buying assistance program, also known as My Landlord is Fired, our attorneys can also provide them with forensic credit restoration services at no additional cost to assist them with the removal or correction of any misleading, outdated, or obsolete negative credit items that may remain after our normal disputing process. We also offer a credit monitoring service for clients that would like to keep track of their results in real time.
Are you a real estate wholesaler or flipper looking for leads? Then you're going to love this free software that finds leads for you.
For just $19.95 a month, MWRSmartCredit.com will give them access to all of their credit reports and scores, as well as text and or email alerts of any changes to their reports, transaction alerts, ID theft alerts, and a whole lot more. With MWR's credit restoration program, you'll be able to retain your clients, add them to your pipeline, increase your closing percentages, and separate yourself from the competition by providing solutions to your clients' credit challenges, instead of just a turn-down letter. However, we also realize credit is not the only reason your clients can be turned down for lending. Our debt elimination and equity acceleration system can provide each of your clients with a customized step-by-step monthly plan of action to eliminate all their debts, including their new or existing mortgage or mortgages, in record time. This is a proprietary debt roll-down program that can help your clients build equity quickly and allow them to reduce their debt-to-income ratios without any negative impact on their credit. By following our plan, your clients can increase their borrowing power as well as their ability to refinance or purchase a home. Based on recent debt figures for the average American consumer, here's an example of what our debt elimination system can do for your clients. As you can see, this consumer has the same amount of debt and the same monthly payment on their existing creditor's plan as they do on MWR's debt elimination plan. However, on their creditor's plan, it will take them 29 years to get out of debt, and it will cost them over $233,000 in interest. By simply following our plan, they will be out of debt in just under 8 years, and they will only pay a little over $73,000 in interest. That's a total savings of over 21 years off their time in debt, and almost $160,000 in interest alone. And best of all, they don't have to spend one dime more than they are right now to make it happen. This is just one more way our Financial Edge membership allows you to separate yourself from the competition, increase your referrals, and eliminate equity or debt-to-income ratio challenges for your clients, so you can close more loans or sell more homes. However, the real impact is what it can do for your relationship with your clients. By providing them with the solution, You'll no longer be just the mortgage or real estate professional that helped them get their home. You'll be the one that went the extra mile by showing them how to pay it off in record time. Our Financial Edge membership also includes unlimited financial advice on demand through our Ask an Expert and tax hotline, where our CPAs and enrolled agents with the IRS can provide your clients with the answers to virtually any of their financial questions, including how to reduce their tax liability to increase their take-home pay immediately through our instant pay raise strategies, how to budget and save for down payments, or the best ways to increase their cash flow to increase their buying power. This advice and support can also be a huge benefit to you and your clients when it comes to figuring out how to qualify for the home they want and how to manage the cash flow they need to properly maintain their payments. But it doesn't stop there. MWR can also help your clients lower their monthly expenses. With our Bill Shredder program, our team of professional bill negotiators can lower your clients' cell phone bills, utilities, cable, satellite, security bills, and a whole lot more to increase their buying power without them having to change service plans or providers. By plugging into our Financial Edge University trainings, your clients will also be educated on how to use real estate to build wealth, the advantages of owning versus renting, the best ways to build equity in their home, and how to use this equity to buy even more real estate. This knowledge can potentially turn your buyers into real estate investors, providing you with even more business. And last but certainly not least is our debt resolution services. Our debt resolution specialists can help your clients resolve any of their past tax or bad debt issues quickly. Our tax debt relief experts can help your clients obtain IRS and state tax lien releases, while also being able to assist them with penalty abatements, offering compromise, or fresh start programs to eliminate all of their past tax issues for those clients that need to settle or eliminate one or more of their bad debts in order to qualify for lending. Our debt settlement and debt validation experts can help them get lump sum settlements in record time for a fraction of what they owe. Or if they can't afford a lump sum, we can also set them up on affordable monthly payments. And in some cases, our debt validation team may be able to help them totally eliminate their debt altogether. By having access to our debt resolution experts, you can eliminate the headache of trying to handle these challenges yourself, as well as those last-minute debt issues that can keep you from closing a loan or selling a home. With that said, you've just seen how our financial makeover can help you close more loans and sell more homes to increase your mortgage or real estate income. However, we also understand the expenses associated with being a mortgage or real estate professional and how an additional stream of income can help you offset or eliminate some of these costs while providing you with the security of a residual income to keep you cash flow positive during slow market conditions. That's why MWR Financial wants to pay you daily for sharing our financial makeover with your clients, as well as other mortgage and real estate professionals.
Thinking about going solar, but not sure whether it's worth it for your home? Well, before you get quoted.
It all starts with our customer bonuses. By simply sharing our Financial Edge membership with your clients or anyone you know that would like a financial makeover, you're able to earn $40 on every customer you personally enroll. It even gets better. Your customers can also refer others to make their membership free, and when they do, you can earn these same bonuses on the customers they refer. This makes each of your customers a potential referral source that can help you grow your business and increase your income. Not to mention, this one form of revenue could potentially eliminate your credit report and office expenses or compensate you for your time spent with a client that may have never been able to qualify. But most importantly, you're able to be rewarded financially for providing your clients with a solution that can help them accomplish the ultimate goal of closing their loan or purchasing their home. This is also just one of the 10 different ways MWR Financial pays you daily, weekly, and monthly. To find out more about our compensation plan and how MWR is helping thousands of people just like you make hundreds, thousands, and even tens of thousands of dollars monthly from the comfort of their own homes, please get back with the MWR Financial Director that referred you to this overview. With that said, let's recap. By partnering with our company, you're going to have everything you need to close more loans and sell more homes, providing you and your clients with a win-win scenario. Your clients will benefit from having a team of financial experts to lower their taxes, lower their expenses, and eliminate their debts, while also increasing their credit scores, cash flow, equity, and buying power. You, on the other hand, will get to benefit from having a system that will allow you to create clients instead of having to compete for them like everyone else. You'll be able to turn renters into buyers and advertise to every consumer instead of just the ones that are already able to qualify. You'll have the opportunity to get paid on all of your future turndowns, with the ability to revisit and recapture these clients in the near future, all of which will increase your pipeline, provide you with multiple streams of income, help you retain your customers, and separate you from the competition, so you can close more loans or sell more homes. The only way you or your clients can lose is if you simply choose not to participate. So, what are you waiting for? Timing is everything in business.
Here's how to really cash in on this year. Get serious. Life is serious. We're here to instruct. We're here to grow. We're here to learn. We're here to get the
And keep taking the time to
I'm not hearing you, sir.
Thank you, Senorita Ms. Karen. I said that was just amazing right there. So our realtors on the line, you get the experience, not only help your clients, but you get to earn while helping them simultaneously, even prior to the closing on the house. And not only from the daily position, weekly, monthly as well. And it just goes on and on. And there's a 2-minute video, for your clients, and also we have other videos. So realtors, when you come to the table, already have a link that catered to your clients, and you send that link, and it'll have all the information. You hear Mr. Lou Brown with the keys, the pathway to home ownership, and his team. You will hear the details. So it's turnkey all the way. And here's some of the results. Here's some of the results from our Financial Edge membership. Reduce taxes, 10 million plus tax savings per month. It's like, what? Yes. Lower my bills. So with Bill Negotiator, Bill Shredder have shredded 2 million plus monthly bills reduction. 2 million. Eliminating debt, reducing those mortgages anywhere from 30 years to 20 years to 18 years in certain cases. You've seen the example. 1.5 billion interest eliminated. Credit score, over 18,000 individuals to date, 18,000 plus actually now, 50 to 150 plus points, increasing their credit score. And that's on average 2 to 8 months. Over 30,000 years eliminated off our members' time and debt. That's pretty amazing, right? Now watch this. Now, during the video, he mentioned the customer bonus daily. Now I'm gonna show you how powerful this is. Now, my question to my real estate professionals here on the line, how many clients have you have or had that was not approved for a home in the last 6 months? If you're at your computer, you got access right now, or your phone, tablet, pull those numbers up. In the last year, how many? In the last 3 years. So that's foregone opportunity. That was money is gone. But you don't have to lose any more. We get to help these clients. They have up to 3 years to rent down. You're going to be hearing from Mr. Tracy Miles how you can get paid on the other side and even be an investor. Now, let's do the math. Just say you got, 100 customers. And matter of fact, those are your numbers. If you are a manager of your office, you will have to multiply that a few times, right? So how much for your whole office, for our managers or real estate owners that's on the line? Your whole office. How many clients wasn't approved? Let's do the math. And when you look at these numbers, you're like, whoa, okay, I get it. Now, the daily guarantee, this is huge. $5,000 to $15,000 a day. No, you're not hunting people down. You already got the clients. You already got a list of individuals that didn't close. So watch this. I've never seen a compensation plan like this in this industry ever, because it's not driven by partner, it's driven by customers as well. So this is a beautiful thing for realtors and real estate professionals. Watch this. You only need 3. How many? You're taking notes, write down 3. You only need 3 partners. Those are what I'm saying. 3 partners to trigger. Now, of course, I wouldn't make my minimum, my max. I would just do 5 at least. But you only need 3 partners to generate $5,000 to $15,000 a day with an outside customer. And of course, you already have the customers, your clients. So you imagine if you did those numbers and you've had in the last 3 years, let's just say we're going to use the last 6 months. Let's just say in the last 6 months in your office, 180 individuals wasn't approved. That's a foregone opportunity and monies of $300 daily, $9,000 a month, and annual $109,000. Excuse me, I mean $150. Let's go back. $150 for 180, $4,500 monthly it would be, and $54,000 annual. And I like to use conservative numbers. Most people like to exaggerate and do all those things. I don't exaggerate and do any of those things. That's not my style. Very conservative and very transparent. So when you look at your real estate, your agents, when you look at them and these numbers right here, that monies have already missed, this is unprecedented what have happened for your firm or for you as an individual, because you're going to get the customers anyway. So why not get paid on them? Now, we're going to show you how there's like 3-4 different ways to get paid just by being a partner with us. But remember, you already have the customers that would trigger the compensation plan from $5 to $15,000 a day. Unheard of. Every compensation plan I ever heard of in this industry is driven by partners. Not here at Make Well with Real Financial. I really salute the visionary Mr. Brian House and President Dama Tosa, what they have done here. And as he mentioned in the video, $40 for every customer. This is what's beautiful. Now watch this. Customers refer 3 customers, then their membership is free. What? Yes, free. Their $149.97 is free. But guess what? They're customers, so they don't get the $40. You do. And they don't want to do the $149.97 a month. So what are they going to do? They're going to refer. They're going to refer them anyway. That's what people do. But the beautiful thing too, you get an additional for 10 personal enrolled active customers. It's paying $149.97 in total membership fees at 10% in customer residuals. Are you kidding me? So you already know you got 3 customers, so you're not going to do the $149.97 realtors and real estate professionals. And here's some more bonuses too: $30 to $150 as an executive director 3, a 3-star, and you earn these $300 per week. I'm telling you, realtors, remember, only 3 partners, business partners, that's it. And then after that, the customers trigger all this, what you're seeing here. Okay? And I salute, we have Coach T on the line, Brother Trevor Thompson. Once you hit 84,000 per month in residual income, 8,400, excuse me, then you are in the Millionaire Residual Income Club. There's Coach T right there. So that's where he's at. But you know what's the beautiful thing about this? He's helping others do the exact same thing. And it doesn't matter if you pass him, which we on the way. All right. So the question is, are you willing to lead the Fire Your Landlord movement in your business, your company, your family, and your generation, now that you are more knowledgeable and educated? Yes or yes? Now, we're going to shift a little bit here. All right? If you have any questions about what I just discussed, I entertain those give you a minute or so. And if not, I know realtors are anxious right now, like, well, there's more money? Yes. Mr. Tracy Mills is going to show you the benefits and the power of how you can invest and how you can do all these other amazing things for your clients, for yourself. So many opportunities. Mr. Tracy Mills is a senior transition specialist out in the Charleston, South Carolina area. So at this point, we're going to let Mr. Tracy Mills, and I called him Miles, I think 1,000 times on our previous realtor educational session. Mr. Tracy, how you doing, sir?
Doing fine. Thank you so much. It's okay. I grew up with some Mileses too, and I got called Tracy Miles all my life, so it's not a problem. So I thank you for letting me come on here this evening. I had a great time at 3 o'clock this afternoon talking about this very same thing. I love to talk about what we do. It's a powerful thing that we do in the community, and everybody can benefit from it on every side, especially real estate agents. This is a really good opportunity for real estate agents to get involved. So I am a certified affordable housing provider. We're through Street Smart, which is founded by Mr. Lou Brown, a great guy out of Tucker, Georgia, and has inspired me over the years. I spent a lot of time in real estate, flipping houses and doing lease purchases and renting houses and all kinds of things. And I think if there's a way to do it wrong, I've done it. And so when I connected with Mr. Lou Brown, he showed me a little bit different angle to put on it. And it was all about community service. It was all about community-based and helping people and helping the community to grow in a way. You know, we found out over time that renters, there's nothing wrong with renters. There's nothing wrong with renting a home. But if you have a whole neighborhood full of renters, typically the neighborhood starts to slip a little bit, just because this is not their final home. This is not something they've taken care of. It's just a place to live for a little while. And so that's what we humans do. We just don't take care of things as well if it's not ours. So we started really digging into neighborhoods that were high rental areas and found out that, boy, we can start putting in owners and the thing changes around. And it's impressive and fascinating to see. My dream has always been, now that I know I have a councilman on here, I'm going to plug this a little bit. My dream has always been to find a block in maybe even not the greatest area and see if I can turn it around by just putting owners in there instead of renters. And I'm still looking for it. It hasn't come up on me yet, but one day, if I ask for it long enough, it will show up. So we'll get an opportunity to show that off one day. So anyway, we do have a program called the Path to Homeownership is our brand on it. I think with MWR, we call it the Keys to Homeownership. And that is really the truth, because it truly is a path. And we can everybody is in a different position on the path all the time. Some people are just ready to go right into a conventional loan, doing things the traditional way. They've got a great credit score. They've got down payment money to put down. They know the house they want. It's ready to go. Other people aren't quite there yet. They need a little help getting over, or a little bit of time getting established, or getting credit issues that may have come up in their life, get them fixed so we can start with those. Some people have never owned a home and don't even know how to go about and what is involved in buying a house. Or maybe they're challenged. They've been stuck in the rental part of things all of their life, and nobody took the time to teach them what the benefits of home ownership. So we can deal with all of these on our path to home ownership, and we can start you out wherever you need to be. Now, for realtors, that is a great thing, because every day you got people coming into your office looking to buy a home for whatever reason at whatever part in their life. And you can very quickly sum up where they are and what they need. If it's something that you can help them with as far as a traditional purchase, and you can find a house for them, that is the best thing to do. Go ahead and get that done. But I'm sure we all know, just like he talked about tonight, we've all had people that just did not fit into that box. And so we have to turn them away. Now, I was a realtor back in 1981, 82, 83, somewhere in there, when interest rates were 18.5% to 21%. So I'm very familiar with having to get creative and to watch. People just couldn't buy houses back then. It was just almost impossible. But they did find ways to get this stuff done. So that was what was inspiring to me. So with this opportunity that we're going to present to you tonight, you've got an opportunity to take the people that you once would have said, look, you're going to have to rent, or come back when you get whatever it is holding you back from getting approved, come back when you get that fixed, and we'll be glad to sell you a home. So you've kind of wasted your marketing time and money spending time with people that you just weren't able to help. It's not that you didn't want to help them. You wanted to help them, but you didn't have a resource to do that. So we're here to provide that resource for you. And with our program, the Path to Home Ownership, we can work with anybody. Just really quickly about who we are. We're a multi-service company. We buy, repair, and sell homes. A lot of times we use owner financing to do that. We provide friendly and honest service, and we customize that to fit the needs of the customer. We work with all types of buyers and situations, including shortage of down payment, credit issues, and even those that never have bought a home. We have a national network of certified affordable housing providers all over the country in every state, and we're looking to create win-win solutions for buyers, sellers, lenders, and realtors. So all of those people are involved in our everyday activities. One thing we talked about earlier today was that I forgot to mention, and Coach T brought it up about our lending capability or lending opportunities. Every house we buy, there's a lending opportunity for us to stay out of a bank. We don't want to use banks. Banks make a lot of money on loaning money for houses, and if we can take the same money that people are putting into the bank and letting them use the money and let people use their own money to create passive income, that's a wonderful thing to do, secured by a piece of real estate. So there's a lot of lending opportunities as well. At Live Oak Solutions, we've got over 65 years of combined experience working with families in the community. I grew up in a very small town of 650 people, and we were all poor. We just didn't know it. Most people owned their homes, but they were family homes, and things were a lot cheaper back then in those small towns. So it was a lot easier to buy houses back then. Now, not so much. I left there and went to work for the fire department in Columbia, South Carolina. And at about the time I turned 21, I went on the highway patrol, became a state trooper. So I've kind of been involved in public service most of my life, and been involved in real estate since I was probably about 22, 25 years old. So my teammates that work with me at Live Oak Solutions are Joe Karen, Steve Laurie, Lowell Carroll, Andrea Hayes, and then myself, Tracy. We're scattered all over the country. Joe and I are here in Charleston. Steve's in Nashville. Lowell is in Las Vegas, Nevada, and Andrea's in Boston. So we all work remotely, and we work all over the place helping people. As a local certified affordable housing provider, I've been trained and certified with this program that I'm presenting to you. And I think it was in 2015 when I finally got certified and went through all the training as to how we do things and what we do and why we do it. And then I became a housing counselor and a field representative out looking at houses almost every day. So what if you don't qualify for bank financing? Well, one of the things you can do is join our Path to Home Ownership. And you may either qualify for our in-house financing, where we do the banking inside of what we do. We sell you the house and hold the note. Or you can qualify for our rent-to-own. Our rent-to-own program is up to 3 years. I can tell you that our goal is to get you out of rent-to-own as fast as we can, or even your clients. We want to get them into that ownership role because there's just a lot more benefits that go with that. You have the pride of ownership. You get to build your family's future by creating equity, and also the tax benefits that go with that. So Jane told us that, her past medical bills ruined her credit, and this program that we have, including MWR, helped her rebuild her credit and give her home ownership. And this just said this would never have been possible without us taking the time to get that done. So we appreciate Jane. This is an important, this little picture here, always one of my favorites. I get to go see him tomorrow afternoon, actually. He's 21 years old, and this is Eli and his fiance. They're buying their first house together, and the banks had turned them down because they were so young and so new on their jobs, and they didn't speak a lot of English, but we were able to get them approved for a house in Lake City, South Carolina, and he did it on our Work for Equity program. And he's painted the outside of the house. So tomorrow afternoon, I get to go do an inspection, and he'll be finished up with his Work for Equity. But they got started on our agreement for deed level. They came right in. They put 10% down on their home. They agreed to do some Work for Equity to help lower their house payment a little bit. And they've gone through that process since December. And here we are in May, and they're getting finished up. So you can start wherever you need to. The rent to own, you can move up from rent to own into our agreement for deed. And then our ultimate goal is to get you to bank financing to our platinum level. So there are different things that categorize criteria to get you into those programs, but we have 3 different steps to put you into to figure out which one fits for you best. We used to start out with our rent, but we don't rent houses anymore. We go straight into the rent to own, which gives you a solid price on the house when you get started, so that you're not in a rental program and then you decide to buy 2 years later and the price has gone up. We want to go ahead and lay all that out in the very beginning so you know what you're working for. Brad and Sonia Jones told us, thanks for making it so easy to buy. We thought we would never be able to own our own home, but you've made our dream come true, and we now have tax write-offs. And that is certainly our goal, to help your house help you bring home more money. Financing is available from our company with as little as 10% down payment. That's for our in-house financing program. So you can start out with just 10% down. It gets you into a house, and then you start making your house payments just like you would to a regular bank. You get a 1098 at the end of the year with your interest payments, but you get to take off your taxes. You get appreciation, depreciation. All these things really kick in to help you save money and keep it into your household. And over 43 million Americans have a credit score below 599. And that is just unbelievable sometimes, that we don't do enough education to help people understand, and they just get caught up in this stuff. Our program can change that for you in association with MWR. That's the great thing about this partnership. And what if you don't have much money for down payment? We do have grant programs, and one of our favorites is the Work for Equity program. You can do some or all of the fix up and repair the home, and we will grant you a credit toward your down payment or option fee for the agreement that we do together. You earn credit for on-time payments, and you can even earn credit for work done on other properties as possible. So one of the great things we're always looking for, and realtors, you should too, if you find somebody that, say, is a plumber or a roofer is the best one, to be honest with you. Everywhere needs a roof anymore. They can actually do work on other houses that we have in our program for credit for their house. So they can go a long way to not showing up with any down payment. Somebody like that could really get into this program with a little bit of down payment, because they have so much to offer on such a demand of what we need. This is one of the pictures for a young nurse that was in Atlanta, Georgia. She did a Work for Equity program on her kitchen. And this was just one of the closets. And in a minute, we'll show you where she did the stove area. But she came in on the before side of things, got it all stripped down and cleaned up. She painted it the way she wanted to paint it, got it cleaned up the way she wanted it done. And we gave her credit for doing this work. And she loved doing it herself. She enjoyed that DIY part of it. And so it's just a win-win situation for everybody. If we would have gone in and done this, we may have painted it a different color, and she'd had to do it anyway. So this is also Tara. She did this as well. She took on this project with the kitchen. It had, I think there had been a little small kitchen fire over the years, and she came in and cleaned it all up, went to Home Depot and learned how to lay tile, and came in and did her own tile work, or ordered a new stove, painted everything up. She did a fantastic job, and she did it her way. And she also got credit for doing it this way. And so that went toward the price of her house, which lowered her house payment. Here's Mr. Leon Harris, one of my favorite stories from Lou. He's in Atlanta, Georgia. He said, I'm 63 years old, and because of your company, I was able to get an opportunity of home ownership for the first time in my life. We transformed the house and our lives with your Work for Equity program. Thank you so much, Mr. Leon Harris. And Lou will tell you the story over and over about how he came in and saw the work that needed to be done. Him and his son got together and did the work on the house, and he was so proud of the work that he did for his family and getting them into a home. Since then, Mr. Harris has passed on, but his wife still lives in the house and his son is still there. So he's left a legacy for his family, and that's what he was after. And with this program, he just would not have been able to get the ability to do that off the ground as fast. So we were able to do that for him. And I got to tell you, when he got to the position where he could go to bank financing, he just decided to stay with the company, because he's like, you people have been good to me. I'm not going to the bank. I'm just going to stay with you guys. So that's the thanks. That's what people do when you treat them right. So how we can benefit, we'll work with you regardless of your credit or background to attain valuable home ownership. We have down payment options and tax benefits at, we'll sell your house at a fair price, plus the credit fix that comes with MWR options to help further lower your payments down the road especially if you get ready to go to a bank. Our goal is to kind of work you up as far as we can toward the bank position. And when you're ready for that, that's going to lower your payment just by getting a better interest rate.
Wow.
You can go ahead now.
Yes, Mr. Lewin, could you elaborate a little in reference to individuals that may not have green cards or documentation of that sort?
Sure. So we don't require all that. We do require identification. We have to be able to prove who we are dealing with and who we're selling the house to and who we're getting documents from and those kind of things. But as long, I mean, we've taken driver's license from Mexico. We work with, I can't think of it, but the passports. We can work with all of that. We just need to be able to identify who we're dealing with. We can't just do a financial transaction not knowing who they are. But you don't have to have citizenship in order to buy a house here. So that's the wonderful thing about it. Two of the key factors that we use, and this is a way that you can really kind of help us qualify your clients before you send them to us, is just make sure that they've got a dependable, provable income that they can work with, because we're going to have to check them out or qualify them just like a bank would. We're going to have to look at their income, and we want it all. If they make money from the MWR, that counts. If they cut hair on the weekend or they cut grass on the weekend every weekend and they can prove that income, that counts. So we want all of that to be able to be provable. We just have to be able to document it and show that it actually happens. So we want that household income and then any down payment that they've got to work with. And one of the important things for realtors is this is where you really want to key in on their down payment. One of the things that we offer for realtors, if you're bringing us a client that you've worked with and you know their situation, you know the reasons they were turned down, you know their household income, you've worked with them, you know their down payment. When we place them into a home, you are their referring agent. We're going to mark that down with their case. And when we put them in a home, we can pay you up to 20% of their down payment. So their down payment is where you can actually determine how you get paid helping this client. And so those are wonderful things on top of you already having them as an MWR client. This is one of my favorite ladies. I think I told the story about the house in Kingstree. This is the lady that bought the house in Kingstree. She's holding our book, Never Pay Rent Again. We give those out to our buyers and really anybody that's interested in them. It just explains a lot about buying a house and how they can not be able to pay, don't have to pay rent. One of the things the steps to get started here are simply complete your application to get in through MWR. There's a $50 membership fee to get in. Once we get you close to purchasing a home, I know with Live Oak Solutions, we don't charge this up front, but the closer we get to getting you in home, there is a $50 per person application fee, and there also a $35, so it's about $85 per person background check. And we can't avoid those, but we don't like to get those in the front of things because it may take a while to find the right house. So, but like I said, the closer we get to getting that done, we will at some point ask for that. We'll have you provide us with your credit report, and we do that because we're not pulling your credit report to make a ding on your credit. The score is not how we're determining whether you qualify or not. So it really is just a verification process for the debts that you may owe, and we just want to be able to verify that. So we'll have you pull your own credit and get us a copy of that, and then we're going to base our decision on your income and ability to repay and also your down payment. Also, this analysis determines the best program and situation for you to start in. We want to find a place that's comfortable for you so that we're not placing stress on you. We don't want you to fail at this. So we want to set you up with the best chance that you have to complete this and get all the way through. We're not ever rushing you to get a bank loan. We could carry you for the entire time, but it may turn out that you get a better interest rate at a bank at some point. So we want to help you and make sure that you're able to do that if you want to do that. We'll find a house that fits your needs and program requirements. Sometimes it's in inventory, and if no one finds, then one doesn't fit that situation, we'll go out and find one and custom buy a home. Credit restoration could be your next step, and you're already started with that when you come in through MWR. So that's really a head start that you've already got. Another important thing is being able to refer your friends and earn money. We have a lot of people that get out in their own neighborhood, and this is just like MWR. You can refer people to us, both sellers and buyers. And if we either buy their home or put them in a home, if you're their referring person, then we're going to pay you at least $250 for that referral. And so there are a lot of people that can get their down payment just by doing that. So we look forward to creating a solution for you. I'll be honest to tell you that every situation is a little bit different. There is no straightforward, this is just going to fit in this box and it's all you get. We hear a lot of different situations, and there's a lot of different opportunities to help people, and sometimes we have to get really creative. So we're open to doing that. It is a new day, and this is a new way to get it done. So we are joining our movement into transforming houses in America. We think everybody deserves a home, and we'd love to see people quit renting.
Beautiful, beautiful. All right, all right. So, guys, powerful information, straight to the point. However, if something wasn't clear, please ask questions. Mr. Tracy Mills is we love questions. We love
Absolutely. That's where the meat is, I think.
And you did mention earlier, Mr. Tracy, in reference to the investment opportunity too, that Coach T had mentioned too. Could you elaborate on that?
Sure. So every house that we buy is a lending opportunity. Typically, we use private lenders, just private people that have money in an IRA or a 401k or a checking account or just investment capital that they don't have placed somewhere else. We can definitely show you how to put that money to work on real estate so that you're getting a return. And one of the returns that I shared earlier today, we have a house here in Somerville that was, I think it was $185,000. We bought with private money. And so the people are getting paid $904 a month for 3 years. And then at the end of 3 years, they get their $185,000 back. And it is secured by a mortgage on a real estate. And it's a house that's worth about $300,000. So that's a very, very powerful way. And what that does, it empowers my company to not have to wait on a bank to make a decision or to call a loan at some point. We have relationships with people that understand what we do and have some investment capital. And we know all we have to do is pick up the phone and say, I have an opportunity if you're interested, and show them that opportunity. If they decide to do that, they can send that money to the attorney and have it all in legal form, taken care of, notes recorded. And now their money is not sitting in an account letting the bank use it. They're using it themselves to earn interest back into their checkbook account or IRA or whatever. And a lot of times we can show you how to make this tax-free. So you can really build wealth with this, all while helping somebody in the community and all while helping our business be able to step up very quickly and go, yeah, we can close that loan. We have a lender in place already. I've got one next week that we're putting together right now. And I had 3 attorneys turn down the closing because they didn't know how to do a private funded lending. They're so used to doing the bank's way of doing business, they forgot to look at the private lending side of things. And so they're missing a lot of opportunities there. I think that if people in America would take their money that they have given to the banks for almost free for them to use and turned it back and put it on them earning the interest that the banks are earning, we would really see these banks come to attention and treat us differently. And we would have more money to spend because now we're in charge of our money instead of just giving it to them and going, I guess I get what you give me. You really do have a way of taking this into your own hands. And we can show you how to get that done. If you have an IRA, we can help you set up a self-directed IRA where you can do that. It's not hard. And this is very safe stuff because you're investing in something that doesn't disappear because of a computer glitch. You have a mortgage. It is recorded. You have insurance. If it burns down, you're going to get paid. So it's one of the safest ways to invest money, in my opinion.
Wow.
It's not Bitcoin. I can tell you that.
Great stuff. Great stuff. And how about those individuals you mentioned now on the 3 p.m. Realtors Educational Session webinar in reference to those individuals that's tired of dealing with the real estate and
Sure. Yeah, so we can work with investors that already have portfolios of one or two or more houses. If they decide, I'm tired of dealing with these management companies and you want to put it on autopilot, you can come in and sit down and talk with us. We'll work out a program where we'll take your house, put it into our program. We'll pay you your returns. All that we really need to work out is at some point, somebody may want to buy this house. So we want to make sure we've got an option in place to take care of that. And at some point, you could sell your house. But in the meantime, you would be helping a deserving family get started with home ownership. And that is so much better than just turning it over to a management company. I know I have bought houses that management companies have had, and the owner goes, I didn't know it was in that bad a shape. They can't take care of them like it would if it was their own. They're handling so many properties and people are in their houses doing things they don't really know what's going on. When we put somebody in there, they're going to end up buying this house. So they're going to take care of it better for the most part. And so it's just a win-win situation. If you know somebody that's just tired of dealing with management companies or that would like to sell, they don't really want to let it go right now, we can work with them to get that done and get it in our program. And there's no fees for them. That's another thing about the lenders here. There's never any fees for the lender.
Wow.
They want their money back. All they have to do is give us a notice and we'll replace them with another lender. No fees. So most people that have their money tied up in places pay a lot of fees. We don't have any fees.
Wow. Great. Any questions? Any questions? Any questions? This is great. This is amazing. This is just unbelievable. Great.
It really is, and it's a lot of fun to see people's lives change. And I tell this all the time: when you stand at a closing table and you shake a man's hand that's 50 some odd years old, and he won't let go, he just doesn't know what to do because you've just helped him. And I didn't do anything. It wasn't like I had on a superhero vest or anything. We just gave them what they needed and what they wanted, and we showed them an opportunity and a way to get it done. And they won't let go of your hand. And I'm telling you, that is what this is all about. Seeing their families happy and being able to accomplish something that society has decided that you don't fit that block. But you do. If you can pay rent, you can pay house payment.
Wow. That is amazing. It's amazing. Appreciate the information. I almost said Senator McNair. Is City Council Miss Brenda McNair out of District 7 on?
Well, that's a manifesting, isn't it?
Yes.
There you go.
Miss Brenda, you still on? Well, I see you on. Can you hear us? She's definitely looking to connect in reference to from the city council perspective and a lot of the programs they got, and we're going to see how we can intertwine and synergize the programs that they have and work together. Did I hear you? Okay, she may not be in a position to talk. That's fine. Any questions, guys? And we're gonna get out of here. Okay. Any questions? Please ask.
I love questions.
This is the crop of the cream. I'm telling you, he's the #1 general, and Mr. Lou Brown's on a national level, planet, should I say?
Yeah, he's way up there. He's fascinating.
Yes, sir. All right. I'll be remiss, Coach T, Brother Trail. Okay, 8:30. Okay, what was that in the chat there? What was that in the chat, Coach? Let's see what Brother T got there tonight. Let's see. Oh, okay. It must have been private to me. So also tonight, 8:30, in a few moments, guys, Mr. Lou Grant, one of our other amazing partners of how to protect that money and trust. You see, Mr. Tracy Mills, he know about those trusts. So it's a beautiful thing. 0 to 5% taxes. We have added that to the MWR portfolio. Mr. Roger Grant, amazing, humble individual, just like Mr. Tracy Mills and this guy. Guys, this is something I've been longing for years, to be doing business with chiefs and chiefs of chiefs that are very humble and truly passionate. And that's what make Wealth Real Financial Path to Home Ownership. Mr. Tracy Mills and his Live Oaks team there. This is what they do. So you want to jump on that and hear about the trust and what we offer, how to protect that money from the business trust to the family to your nonprofit trust, and get to do exactly what the wealthy do. Zero.
Yes, how you doing?
Pretty great. You got some echo.
I got echo? Me?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Let me. How about now?
That's beautiful.
Okay, great. Yeah, I just wanted to put that in there because at 8:30, of course, we're talking about all this incredible information, how to get into homes, remove the barriers, the thresholds, of the hopping through hoops and all of the stuff. And it's all about solutions. But now we can show you how to really wrap it all up in a trust, and that actually you can control things by getting them out of your name, own nothing, control everything. So we got the complete total package. So we thank you, Mr. Tracy Mills. We thank you, Titanium Kingdom Builder. My brother, Mr. Dre Waters, is about serving the people and serving the community. And like we always say, the best is yet to come. There's plenty of room because there's plenty of people to serve. So I always say this: you work for money, but you serve for freedom. Which one do you want? And I approve that message. Back to you.
All right. We appreciate Coach T, my brother there. Yes, sir. Beautiful, my Kingdom brother. It's just so amazing, guys. We appreciate those words. Some of you guys, I definitely be jumping on maybe here, listen here in the next few minutes. But it's been a very productive day. I appreciate all the leaders that have been on, handling business, connect. I appreciate all our realtors on, all the renters, even some renters perhaps on as well. But I know there's been major real estate companies on today. And one of the confusions was we was only thinking about Sunday. And when I realized last night, the team and I was doing a training how to connect with the realtors, then they reminded me that it was Memorial Day weekend. I'm on the grind, so I forget the days and the holidays. As far as I'm concerned, every day is Friday, Saturday, Christmas in my world. But nevertheless, when we sent out the subject line, it had 3 p.m. for Sunday. So we will be back here, same back channel, same back station, Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with awesome Mr. Tracy Mills. So we appreciate you, Mr. Tracy. All right. Any other questions? As I say, as I travel around the country, around the world, I love each and every one of you guys, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. But most importantly, more importantly, love yourself more than anything else on this planet outside of God. And outside of God, love yourself more than anything else on this planet. Because I can promise you, truly to love others, you must love yourself first. We thank you guys for dialing in. And once again, that's my story. You guys have an amazing evening. God bless.
God bless. Bye.